Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello. It's the CIA, and it's the CIA. That's why, you know what else? We've been shadow banned. That's why we don't have as many views and likes and shit. We've been shadow banned by the powers that be. We are just like, you know who we're just like? Donald Trump Jr.
My hero. The government is lying to you. The media is lying to you. Your racist aunt on Facebook is definitely lying to you.
She doesn't think she is.
If you are in need of a trustworthy source of facts and truth, subscribe to Special Interest Coup.
But anyway, now that I'm good and worked up, it turns out, remember the thing that I said about the whole FBI raid thing and how, like, if it's nothing and it means that it's totally meaningless, then it's just the Democrats further fucking themselves into a hole, and Trump is going to win off of this because he's going to become a martyr, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Turns out I was right about all that stuff, but with the caveat that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, like, no one cares. It's like for 20 minutes, it was like, defund the FBI. And I was like, hey, Red Brown Alliance, like, defund the FBI, fuck it. If you guys do it, that's fine. But then it all just went, like, then it's like, oh, it was just some stuff. Like, they wanted their papers back that they had already changed the codes for. And you know, they deactivated his fucking whatever, his special president key already, but they wanted it all back. And so they sent the FBI, and they caused this big fucking stir over some shit that we should have been mad about. We should have been mad about fucking 4 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I didn't know anything about them fucking doing nuclear deals with Saudi Arabia or some shit, but
Saudi Arabia! The fucking 9/11! Saudi Arabia! The Saudi Arabia of 9/11! What the fuck? Like, dude, like, Donald Rumsfeld... Well, never mind, actually, no, Donald Rumsfeld. It's one of those other idiot neocons that drank the Kool-Aid.
Michael Flynn.
Flipping over, no, pre-Sarah Palin idiot conservatives that are like, we need to blah, blah, blah. You're whatever. Anyway, anyone that was like, that didn't know that it was an inside job, right? Any of the conservatives that didn't, they're like, we hate Arabs and blah, blah, blah. Selling nuclear secrets to fucking Saudi Arabia is the wildest fucking, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I would honest to God rather almost any of the Gulf states have a nuclear weapon over Saudi Arabia. Like, give it to fucking anyone. Give it to Iran. Iran should have a nuclear weapon, honestly. Give it to Iraq. Who cares? They can't figure their shit out. They don't have their shit together. Fuck it. Like, but not them, not Saudi Arabia. What? Oh my God! They
obviously the best case scenario would be less countries having nuclear weapons, not more.
Oh, no shit. But whatever. But we don't live in a dream world, buddy.
You have to assume that Saudi Arabia is actively trying to get nuclear weapons because they love weapons in general. They're big fans over there.
Dude, if Saudi Arabia nukes, if Saudi Arabia is the fucking reason why the world ends. but anyway, that's all doesn't matter because that's all over with. Did it happen? Did it not happen? I don't fucking know. I don't have the classified or declassified, or I didn't take them, but they're declassified, or yes, they're not. Yes, they are classified documents that Trump stole or whatever like that.
Next thing we need to talk about. So we talked about Trump and his reaction to getting raided, but like we really need to talk about the MAGA people's reaction.
That's the real,
the fringy types. They're losing their fucking minds right now, and it is amazing to watch.
But are they still like it's?
Yes,
because it's been like a week.
Still happening. All right. So there was the guy Cincinnati, I think. The guy just like ran into like the FBI office there, and they just fucking lit him up immediately. He's like, he thinks he's gonna go in there and like do something. I don't know what he thought.
Yeah, he went in there with like a fucking, like a rifle or something. He didn't even. It wasn't like he didn't go in there with like a submachine gun. Which that. If he could get his hands on one, that might work. But that's it. Like you can't storm the FBI without anything less than a fucking, with an actual automatic weapon that you can't get. Still, I think. Is the automatic weapons? You still can't get automatic weapons on.
I don't know what exactly, but either way, doesn't matter. You could have an AK in each hand, grenades in your teeth. You run into that office, they're going to one guy who has gotten
like
A plus in every shooting test he's ever done, and he only uses the same pistol. It's just he pulls it out of his pocket and boom, shoots you right into the brain, and you're dead. And that's probably what happened to this guy. Doesn't matter how many guns, what kind of guns he showed up with. Bomb strapped to his chest, he's dead immediately. So then you got this other guy like breaks into the Capitol, or not the he goes into he drives into like the Capitol area or whatever, and just sprays like up into the air with some random gun, like just fires a bunch of shots and then just shoots himself in the head, all in the name of Trump apparently.
That is the best metaphor for all of this. Yes. Right? It's like he didn't even attempt to do the thing he was trying to do. And then he just blew his own brains out. If you think that Donald Trump is the first president or presidential candidate to collude with members of a foreign country to get dirt on his potential opponent.
No, I don't think that's true at all. No.
Of course not. It's just that he is so stupid.
Yeah,
that
you do it more discreetly.
Cover it up.
Hillary Clinton did that shit, but she did it more discreetly. There's no fucking
and then when people pointed it out, right? This is another thing that I really think that a bunch of people just got brain rot, because it's like, if you pointed that out, right? If you pointed out like, well, Hillary Clinton did the fucking thing that Trump's doing in the open, and we all knew about it, and she hired a consulting firm, and it's just. This is what I realized this the other day, right? Is that the only Trump's big problem, and the big problem that the deep state has with him, and the stupidest problem that he has that they're trying to get him on too, which is so stupid, is that Trump is bad at paperwork. Trump ignores homework. Trump is a bad boy, right? He doesn't fill out the requisite forms that you need to fill out in order to commit these crimes, right? That's it. He's stupid and he doesn't know what he's doing, right? And so that's
can we talk about all the different things that he has said since the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago, like all of the different, like kind of like just throwing shit against the wall to see what works as far as like some sort of defense, like because it started off with it was like the FBI was like planting evidence.
Yes,
right?
they're planting evidence.
That was first the day right after, I guess, that this happened. That's what he's talking about. And then the next day he's saying, it was all declassified. It was all declassified. Yeah, when I took it with me, that made it declassified because I was the president or something, like some bullshit like that. Like because of a standing order that nobody ever heard.
Because it was that when he was president, he thought, well, this is declassified. Now it's declassified because he didn't do the paperwork. That's what I'm saying.
And then next he goes to, Obama took thousands and thousands of documents, and from what I hear, they were all about a lot of nuclear stuff or whatever.
Oh yeah,
it's like the National Archive was like, no, that didn't happen. We donated approved documents to his library. Like years later, he didn't take anything from the White House.
Well, that's it. It's like that's because he didn't have to, right? But Obama left in good standing, right? Like Obama could probably go back and look at whatever he wants. They give you, as the president, they give you like a fucking, like a classified security briefing for the rest of your life if you want it. Like that's the thing. I guarantee you, they didn't tell Trump that. And he doesn't know, right?
No, he definitely knows. And he has that, and that's probably one of the things they're trying to take away from him. So now let's move on to politicians and their reactions. My favorite one so far, and we might have to bleep this out because this tweet got this guy suspended from Twitter.
You just need context.
So the context is, this is fascism. And here's the tweet. It's from Luis Miguel for State House. He was running.
Oh, so it's not even a real guy. He's running.
No, it's a real person who's running for Congress.
Yeah, he's running. He's not in the House currently. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Those people have to out each other all the time. But go ahead, please.
Yeah, so it's quote, under my plan, all Floridians will have permission to shoot FBI, IRS, ATF, and all other feds on site. Let freedom ring.
Let fucking A! Let freedom ring! That's the best.
10 minutes later, his account's gone on Twitter. No longer.
That's my Red Brown Alliance. Hell yes! Who is he? Justice for Louis Miguel. Luis, we love you. We love you. I hope he wins. Do you know his district? We should look up his district because
No.
that's fantastic.
And here, there's an article about it.
Oh, please.
From The Verge. Twitter bans Florida Republican for encouraging the killing of federal agents. Luis Miguel is campaigning in the GOP primary for a seat in Florida's state legislature. Twitter has banned...
It's state. It's fucking state. What a... That means he doesn't even have any power. He can't... That motherfucker, man, that's some bullshit, dude. He can't even, like...
Well, he can make... He could influence Florida law. That's why the tweet was talking about... But that's not... He was like, under my law... Floridians, not U.S. citizens.
He can't legalize murdering federal agents in his state. That's not how that works.
Very good.
No, but that would be the best.
Listen. All you have to do. Listen. Close your eyes and just imagine that you're in La La Land.
No. Okay. Yeah, it's
now anything is possible.
Find us the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Oh, dude. Oh, please hold on. All right. So that's fucking so stupid. It would be great if that's how the Second American Civil War started. Is fucking some dumb idiot in fucking the Florida, of course, Florida, fucking state house passes a law that says that Floridians can kill federal agents in Florida. As if there isn't like an FBI office in Florida somewhere, right? Like there has to be.
Let's see, what else can we talk about here?
Well, I know someone we can talk about. A fucking loser, a daughter of Satan himself, who lost and is a loser, who, for some fucking reason, like the libs are mourning her loss, and I have no idea why. Fuck her. Fuck Wyoming. In general, and you know, should like somebody posted a thing that was like, you watch, she's gonna be on The View in fucking 25 minutes, and it's like, oh yeah, she is. Definitely is. But no, although I don't know,
you
she's not as like
Liz Cheney, of course.
Yes, of course. Who ate shit in her primary for saying like, Donald Trump is actually bad. To which I would reply, you should have shot your father in the head while you had the chance at any point during this. And then,
well, can we talk about this? Have you seen the video? I believe it was a campaign video for Liz Cheney it was just old Dick talking straight to the camera, wearing like a kind of like a small cowboy hat kind of thing.
Yep. His quail hunting outfit. I saw that it existed.
He's like,
and then
Donald Trump is the most dangerous person that's ever
that's right. No, I blocked it out of my mind because I had a fucking seizure while it was happening, and I lost all memory because I couldn't fucking believe that this motherfucker would have the balls. Although never mind. Now that I think about it, I believe he would have the balls. He had the balls to actually steal an election, start a war on false pretenses, and do a number of things that are infinitely worse than anything that Trump has ever thought of doing. I remember being like 16 years old and thinking, like, man, somebody should him. Like, he's the one. I will not bleep this because I have been saying it in public out loud to anyone who will listen that Dick Cheney's should be cut off and it should be posted on a pike outside of the White House, like on the White House lawn, to be pecked at by buzzards with a sign around it that just says, "Not this anymore." Like, no more, you're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do what this guy did. Right? And if you want to put Trump's next to his, that is fine. Okay? I'm absolutely fine with that. If we'll all want to get
between these two, this is what we don't want.
Yes, don't do this, and we'll tilt their so they're touching. Yeah. Right? And it'll just say, like, not this, and then have two arrows pointing at the two, and because that's what, like, Dick Cheney ruined, like, my teenagerhood, right? Like, I was in fucking, I had just started high school when the Iraq War, like, started. Like, I was in...
Speaking of elections, we got to talk about this one that's been really, really hot lately on the meme train is the Pennsylvania Senate race between Dr. Oz and Fetterman. Wow,
dude, I haven't been paying any attention to it, but just because the only, like, when you're not paying attention and just the ambient, whatever, like, just being on the internet, like, things you see, just whatever, it's like just Dr. Oz's, like, face without any context. It's like, yeah, no, not him. Like, not him.
Against that guy. Before we get to that, did you hear about the fuck, I'm forgetting what the word is, the veggie tray conspiracy?
What?
So it wasn't a conspiracy or whatever. But anyways, so all right, here's just some context. This is why the Dr. Oz race has been, like, kind of in the buzz news lately. So he released a video. Dr. Oz released a video where he's in the grocery store and he goes, hey guys, I'm here at Wegner's, which it's like some kind of cross between, he like mixed it up in his brain. He's like Wegmans or some other grocery store or whatever. But he's like Wegner's. And then he's like, I'm looking for, and then he used some like fancy European word for a veggie tray. I can't even think of what it is. It's like, not charcuterie or something. It was, I can't remember what it was. But anyways, and then he's like, can you believe this is $20 for this X or whatever? And then the Fetterman campaign was just like, yeah, like he doesn't even know what grocery store he's at, and like what the hell is he looking for? Like what apparently it's like a fancy word for veggie tray. like do you think this guy represents you? Like it's like He's like fancy pants guy who's never been in a grocery store before. He's like, I'm looking for, where's your charcuterie boards? And I want to complain about why Biden made the price of them higher.
Yeah, why did Joe Biden made the foie gras is so expensive here at Wrangelman's that it's like, no. And what's funny, the best part about it is that I bet Fetterman legit was like, I don't, what, where the fuck is he? What's he talking about? Like, he wasn't like, it wasn't just like, oh, like tongue in cheek, right? Like, I know what this is, but I'm going to pretend like I don't. It's like, he's like, I'm a fucking, big dope from fucking Philly. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, I don't know what a charcuterie board is or whatever it is. Like, it's like, I legit don't know.
Crudite, that's what it is. Crudite.
Oh, yeah, crudite.
Crudite.
Fucking, yeah, it's like, I don't know what that means. And this is my conspiracy, okay? The Bush Supreme Court people and the Democratic Party, like the Pelosi, Schumer, that part of the Democratic Party, the part of the Democratic Party, the majority of the Democratic Party, let's face it, that just wants to win, doesn't give a fuck about anybody's rights at all. Okay, they colluded with each other to make the idiots that Trump put on the Supreme Court, along with their help, overturn Roe v. Wade so that the Democrats would win in 2022 and 2024, regardless of who gets put up.
That's a little bit conspiratorial.
Yes,
because
that's
for one thing.
Just saying,
for one thing, some of those moderate Democrats are not pro-choice.
So it doesn't even have to be a fucking conspiracy.
Yeah, like I mean, maybe it is in a very soft sense, but it's really just.